honor for me to be here, and I can honestly say for me, this is the biggest stage, literally, that I've ever been on. But I doubt that is the case for the amazing individual who will get us started this morning. She's an award-winning, multi-platinum singer and highly acclaimed actress from our host country of Indonesia. Her voice has tremendous global reach, appeal, and following. But she's also committed to making the world a better place to live and dedicates a great deal of her time to doing so, including by joining us here at the Global Youth Forum. Please welcome Agnez Monica.
Hi everyone and welcome to Bali, and I'm so honored to be here to welcome all youth leaders from all around the world who not only can change the world but will change the world to become a better place. As a part of young generation, I myself have a story of my own that I'd like to share. After all, this program is about sharing your story. I released my first album when I was 6 years old. I was a singer, an actress, a host. So literally, I've been in this entertainment business for almost 20 years. A few years ago, I think when I was 19 or 20 years old, I was asked by the press. They asked me right after I received one of the awards. They said, Agnez, what else do you want in your life? It seems like you got it all. And I was like, you know, just like a child who dreams to become a doctor, I said, I want to win my first Grammy. I want to win my first Grammy Awards. I want to go international. I want to go global. At that time, I didn't realize how it could create such a huge controversial just by talking about my dreams. And boy, do I get some harsh comments. People wrote in the tabloids, on TV, talked about how arrogant I was to even have that dream, to even think that I had a chance to go international. They said, what are you talking about? You're just an Indonesian. I was young and I was kind of shocked that you could create such huge problems just by saying what you want. There are a lot of people saying how I inspire their life, but there are also a lot of people hating me for knowing what I want in life and not afraid to have big dream. At that time, I just remembered what my mom used to tell me and held on to that. She said, do you know what is a true winner? A true winner is someone who not only win, but face their problems, solve it, and still getting out of it as a winner. That is a true winner. For some people, it's called arrogance. For me, it's called dream, the confidence, the urge, and the drive to elevate to the next level. For some people, they say it's arrogance. For me, it's a goal to keep yourself focused on the journey and to keep on track. Haters will hate you no matter how good you are, so be the best instead. Since then, I began to create this slogan, dream, believe, and make it happen. I said that a lot in the interviews, on stage, or like when I receive an award. Then I began to notice and took more time, and pay attention to what other people might think about this. At first, I thought that the hardest thing would be the making it happen. But it turned out, it's interesting that many people are struggling with the first two, the dreaming and the believing. The mindset. I met a lot of people who believe that it was the best that they can have. They got used to mediocrity and built a mindset of good enough, that good enough is enough. The circumstances around them, the poverty, parents choose food over education, force them to believe that this is the best that they can have. So somehow, mediocrity has become their standard and their comfort zone. But that's what I want to share to you guys. A few years ago, I dreamed of going international. It's a true story. I bought a huge pink folder, and I started compiling whom I wanted to be working with. Dancers, singers, songwriters, producers. And the first page in that folder is Timbaland's name. And in 2010, I got a chance to meet and work with Timbaland. Today, 2012, I can release a song with him, and not only that, this song will be a part of this particular huge global youth movement about making a change. So it's not impossible after all. Sure, people would say, yeah, Agnez, but you got all the privileges that we don't have. But listen, Helen Keller wouldn't be Helen Keller if she wasn't blind and deaf. So I want to show the world and my friends in Indonesia, all around the world, that it starts from a very simple thing, mindset. To realize that everything around you is once someone's visions, someone's hope in the past. What you see around you, even your self-enemy, was once our moms and dads' dreams. Everything is somewhat a realization of dreams and imaginations, a realization of what once considered impossible, yet possible after all. Fire, airplane, ideas like equal rights, democracy, the cure of cancer, robotics, space travel. Martin Luther King said, I have a dream in 1963, and then 50 years later, Barack Obama said, yes, we can. I mean, can you imagine if at that time Martin Luther King did not have a dream? Barack Obama wouldn't be the first African American president of the United States. And do you know that the word humane or human rights did not just happen to be there? People back then used torture as a common language or tool to get what they want, and it was somewhat legal. People use it all the time. And of course, for us young people to do something out of the ordinary, people say, you're weird, you're out of place, you won't make it happen because it's just not normal, Human rights or the concept of being humane was once not there at all. And then it was created. It became a concept. Meaning, logically, if it is created, it was once not there. It was once weird. It was once considered impossible or different. That's why we need to shake things up and question, is this really the best that we can have? Is this good enough, really good enough? Live up to our expectations and more. Do more than what it takes to make it happen. It only takes one first step to run a mile. Not afraid to dream, believe, and make it happen. Because listen, after all, miracles are called miracles because they were once not believed. Thank you.
Wow, that was pretty incredible. Yeah, thank you so much, Agnez, for those inspiring words to get us started. Now I have